company, obviously shares doing spectacularly well. Why is it proving so popular?
It's great news for the Hong Kong government, property developer, public investors, as well as fund managers in Hong Kong. Now, real estate investment trust is not a science. It's basically packaging of properties, and investors put in money for two reasons: for yield, which comes from the rent, and asset appreciation, which is a rise in property prices. Now, this is a show of confidence by fund managers as well as public investors, and it's a great job by the chief executive. If you look at a few years back in 1998, when Hong Kong government, under the leadership of Donald Tsang, the intervention of the stock market, where they were challenging the hedge funds, people were shorting their long positions, and at the end, they package it and they sell it to public investors, and that offer a very high yield. Right. And this is a second testament by the chief executive that it's a wonderful job done.
Now, it's quite a huge, obviously the world's biggest property trust. It's got 151 shopping centres, 79,000 car park spaces, all formerly owned by the Hong Kong Housing Authority. It was quite a controversial listing, though, wasn't it? I mean, what took it so long to come to market?
There was a little case happened last year. It was a tenant complaining, and under very strict law, or similar British law, because such a case hampered the listing of the REIT.
Yeah. Right. And they say, though, that despite, you mentioned the yield as one of the factors that, is driving investors at the moment, quite attractive yield. But in comparison to REITs listed elsewhere, for instance, Singapore and Japan, the yields aren't quite so high. So what's the attraction of this particular?
With a promise of so-called guaranteed 6% yield, it is, again, better than the US Treasury 10 years, offering 4.47% yield. Yeah, you want 2% lower than maybe Singapore or Japan market. But I think the play on Hong Kong REIT, it is very much on capital appreciation, meaning the rise in property prices.
Right. Now, with the success of this particular one, certainly does seem to be a success with such gains on its first day. Will we see more such REITs come to the market? For instance, there's talk that Guangzhou Investment may float a REIT on the Hong Kong market as well.
Yeah, this is a great start. And besides the Hong Kong property REIT that they can do, they're going to attract more property developers, from China, definitely maybe from Shanghai, Beijing, Tianjin, Guangzhou, so on and so forth. And this is a very good start from Hong Kong, and we're going to see more and more excitement. And it creates a wonderful channel for public investors as well as fund managers in Hong Kong to have a pun on the property market.
All right, so very bullish sentiment there. Thank you very much, Charles Shaw from China Knowledge Consulting.